this. I wish you would. With that being said, you guys are dismissed. What's your name and your badge number since you walked out here? What's your name and your badge number? No, you have to identify yourself to enter a vehicle. So then you guys don't attempt to put that on me. No, don't. 1 second. 1 second before you cop-splain. 1 second. Don't.
And then you'll be advised why you're on the side of the road right now.
Can I have your...
Not in the order in which you choose.
Can I have your supervisor, please?
It's in the order in which I choose.
I'm requesting the supervisor.
In today's video, we witness yet another example of police overreach and intimidation tactics. An officer refuses to state the reason for a traffic stop and instead escalates the situation by demanding compliance without explanation. The driver, however, stands firm, refusing to comply with unlawful orders until the officer provides the legal justification for the stop.
Edwards, 1612.
Edwards, 1612. Okay. What's your name and your badge number since you stepped out here as well?
I want to know why your video...
Name and your badge number? Name and your badge number?
What can I do for you today, sir?
What's your name and your badge number? That's what you could do for me.
My name is Officer Nate Seifert. My badge number is 1019. What can I do
Okay,
for you
here you go. That's all you can do for me. Read that and leave me alone.
I'm not taking that.
Okay, well, this is my constitutional amendment rights. Right now, I'm engaged in my First Amendment right to record in public.
Right.
So with that being said, you gentlemen can go on. You're dismissed. With that being said, you gentlemen are dismissed.
Why are you recording inside?
With that being said, I'm not recording inside of anything. I'm looking for squad cars. That is it, and that's all. Now, I've explained myself enough to you. I will no longer answer any more of your questions. You're dismissed. You can leave me alone. Do not bother me. Do not infringe upon my constitutional right to record in public. You are public servants. I am recording my public officials working under their official capacity. Okay? I showed you my Constitution amendments. You refuse to even read it. You guys need to read the Constitution more often. I don't answer questions.
Okay.
Am I committing breaking the law, shall I say?
You are being detained.
Okay. For what crime?
He's not being detained.
No, he just said I was being detained. No. Okay, so see, this is the problem we have with our cops. He just said I was detained, and this clown here, he corrected him. I know I'm not being detained. I wish you would have tried to detain me for this. I wish you would. With that being said, you guys are dismissed. What's your name and your badge number since you walked out here? What's your name and your badge number? No, you have to identify yourself. What is your name and your badge number, sir? Failure to identify. Got one. With that being said, you guys are dismissed. Bye. No, I don't care where you work. You don't. I don't work for you. I don't work for you. I'm allowed to officially record my public vehicles. I'm looking for undercover cars and your squad cars. That's what I'm here doing. I already explained that to you. Now carry on, because you guys should have left me alone. This is you failed.
Recording inside personal vehicles.
I am looking for squad cars and undercovers. I told you that 4 times now. Going on 5 times. I'm about to reiterate it. With that being said, I am done answering questions, and you guys can leave me be, please.
Okay. We can watch you just as much as you.
You sure can. But this is a waste of our taxpayers' dollars. Okay. You guys just standing here watching somebody do something not anything crime breaking, criminal, nefarious, nothing, and you're just gonna stand there and watch them. Sure. No crime happening in South Milwaukee. Everybody's safe in South Milwaukee.
Right now you got our attention.
Okay, why do I have your attention? For conducting in a First Amendment protected activity?
Okay,
I'm conducting in a First Amendment protected activity. How do I have your attention?
Because when I rolled up, parked in our squad, you were looking inside personal vehicles of employees of the police department.
Okay.
That's unusual.
Is this not public property?
It is.
Okay, and I can record in public, right?
You sure can.
So how is that unusual?
Because it's
No. How?
Sir, you asked me a question, and then I try to answer.
Before you cop-splain, just answer the single question. If you know I am out in public on public property, and my First Amendment protected activity says I can record in public,
sure, and
that is what I am doing,
right,
how is it unusual?
Because I have never seen it before.
So it doesn't matter. What does my Constitution say, sir?
Sir, you're asking what's unusual. What's unusual is something that doesn't happen normally.
How is it unusual if it's in the Constitution saying you can do it? It doesn't matter if you've seen it happen or he or he. It's in the Constitution.
Show me in the Constitution.
The first one, the very first one says freedom of speech, religion, the press, assembly, petition. Okay. You know what the press is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all that needs to be. You said show you. I just showed you.
You understand that when the
Would you like to read this?
Sure. I'll
Here,
take a look at it.
That's a copy. Would you like a copy as well, sir? I have multiple copies for you gentlemen, because you guys should knowledge up on our constitutional rights. I'm a productive member of society. I am literally a citizen of the United States. My name is Good Citizen.
Mr. Good Citizen.
Yes, sir.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing here.
I told you 5 times what I was doing. I willingly gave you information more than I even had to.
Want to look for undercover vehicles.
I am here to publicly record my public servants, my public officials, that because my tax dollars pay for you guys to strut your stuff and walk around abusing your authority like you do.
Do you live in South Milwaukee?
What does it matter?
I'm just asking.
My tax dollars pay for you guys to abuse your authority like this. I have to make sure we hold our public servants accountable.
I agree.
You guys have to do your job. Your job is to uphold laws. You saw how you rode in here like that? You saw no law being broken. You said, oh, this guy, he's looking in the vehicles with his cameras, but that's not against the law. No law was being broken, and yet here I am surrounded by 3 cops. There was 4 before you sent. This is not, you guys are equally spaced apart. To my right, to my left, and to my middle. I can turn around and run to the car, sure.
You're free to go. We encumbered your movement whatsoever.
Yes, you stopped me to talk to me and ask me what I was doing. Yes.
And did I lay hands on you? Did I order you to stop?
You even told him I wasn't detained after he told me I was detained. You're obviously smarter than the rest of these clowns. So you know what's going on. I will say whatever I want to say. You will not cop-splain me and talk over me. If you gonna sit here, because you did stop me and impede my First Amendment protect. Exactly, that's impeding me from continuing on my business. How is that not? No, you cannot. I don't have to answer a single question of your guys's. Are you joking right now? I chose to answer your question.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you as well. Bye. You see that? South Milwaukee Police Department, guys. Look, this clown right here laughing as he walks to his truck. Let's get his truck. TURUCK. I love it. I love it when these guys don't know the law and they abuse their authority and then laugh at me like I did something wrong. Funny how that works. You will be seeing yourselves on YouTube, gentlemen. This is South Milwaukee. I don't know if it's my... You know what? I'm not even going to go there. But y'all can see what just happened there clearly. Now I'll just go on and continue about my normal day, actually.
This interaction highlights a major issue in law enforcement. Officers who expect blind obedience rather than respecting the rights of civilians. Watch as the officer's aggression turns into frustration and, ultimately, the infamous walk of shame. This is why you should always know your rights and record every police interaction, because without accountability, abuses of power go unchecked. Imagine walking down a public street, minding your own business, when suddenly, 3 officers approach you, demanding to know who you are and what you're doing. You haven't broken any laws, yet they insist on identifying you, as if your presence alone is a crime. This is exactly what happened in South Milwaukee, where an individual exercising their constitutional right to record in public was confronted by officers who seemed to forget the very laws they swore to uphold. What follows is a tense standoff, where power, rights, and accountability clash in real time.
I remember you from last time, no? No? What's your name and your badge number?
We're going to get your name because you're looking in cars.
What's your name and your badge number?
701.
What's your name?
Fugman.
I'm sorry?
Captain Fugman.
Captain Fugman, okay?
You understand looking in vehicles like that is suspicious.
Why is it suspicious?
People entering cars?
I didn't enter a car.
You're looking into a car, that's suspicious on a
Why is that suspicious?
See the signs over here?
I'm not parking. No, it's not restricted. It says do not enter, no parking. I'm not parking. I'm walking.
Why are you recording?
This is open to the public, guys.
You're looking inside vehicles.
Okay, so at this moment, I'm going to grab my Constitution form for you guys. I'll let you guys read it.
You're looking in the cars.
Here's a copy of the Constitution for you. Would you like to have one? Would you like to have one? I appreciate it.
So
Would you like to have a copy of one?
Certainly.
This is awesome.
So do you-
Now I need you guys to read the First Amendment.
Yep, I know.
Okay, that's all.
So what he's getting at though
That's
is
it. And that's all.
What he's getting at, though, is in the city of Glendale, we get a lot of entry to vehicles and stolen vehicles.
That has nothing to do with what I'm doing, and you can't put further crimes on me at this moment. I've done nothing.
I never said I was looking into vehicles.
Well, it doesn't. What happens in the past doesn't make me suspicious for doing what I'm doing. Okay, and what crime is suspicion?
Right,
And what crime is suspicion?
when somebody's going up to vehicles that
What crime is that?
Are you going to let me answer?
No, I just want the crime. What is it? What crime am I violating by you saying I'm suspicious? What
Right.
crime is that?
All right, by going up to vehicles that don't belong to you,
What crime?
looking into them, all right, that's the steps leading up to
Penal code.
entering a locked vehicle, which is
Penal
a crime.
code. I'm looking for the penal code that I'm in violation of here. You're saying suspicious.
told
No, you said I'm suspicious. That's not law.
Right.
There's no law that you
But you
can.
understand under the Constitution that you're referring to, right? That if
I have a right to record in public.
if
Yes.
an officer has reasonable suspicion to believe that crime is afoot,
And what crime is
I
afoot?
just told you.
Suspicion is not a crime, sir. I'm asking for a crime.
Entering the locked vehicles is
No,
a crime.
that okay. Did you see me try to enter a vehicle? So then you guys don't attempt to put that on me. No, don't.
in the business of
One
preventing
second.
crime as
1
well.
second before you cop-splain. 1 second. Don't cop-splain because I didn't even touch a vehicle, guys. You have cameras. I didn't even touch a vehicle. So don't try to say I'm unlawfully entering any vehicle, okay?
saying that you're unlawfully
So then
entering.
there is no crime being committed, right?
I didn't
So
say
then
you're-
therefore
what
you
you're
guys are
doing-
talking to me
What
because
you're doing
Suspicious.
is suspicious.
is suspicion a crime?
Yes.
If an officer has reasonable suspicion,
What
to believe
penal
that
code
crime
is
afoot,
suspicion? No, you have to have suspicion of a crime.
Correct.
What crime?
I told you entry to a locked vehicle.
But you know what you guys see I haven't entered any vehicle, so how could that be in your mind as a crime?
Yeah. So
I mean, this is ridiculous, guys. I just gave you the Constitution. I'm allowed to film in public. I'm in public. I haven't touched a single vehicle. There's no reason for us to even have this conversation.
why not?
Because I'm not doing anything illegal. You guys are here to uphold laws.
Right.
If no
Protect
law
property
is
and
being
lives.
broken, you hold no authority. So you telling me my actions are suspicious, that's just you telling me my actions are suspicious.
Correct.
So prove a crime.
But we're not proving a crime. That's why.
So
we're
then why are we
contact-
talking?
Because we have a duty.
You
to
guys could have allowed me to
investigate
just go ahead and
suspicious
gather
behavior.
my content and go about my business. I didn't do anything. You didn't even have to initiate contact.
Sure.
No,
we
you
have-
didn't have to. No, you
No, we
chose
didn't
to.
have- You're right.
You chose to.
But that's
No,
our-
it's not
that's
because
part
no
of our
crime
job.
was being broken. No crime was being committed.
All right, so
You said
hold on.
suspicion.
So
That's
what-
not a crime.
so
No
what-
crime was
hold on.
actually being committed.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
So that's
We've explained ourselves. You've
No
explained
worries.
yourselves.
Suspicion is not a crime. For future references,
but it's
suspicion
it gives
is
us
not a
reason-
crime.
It gives us a reason to come up and speak to
You
someone.
could come up. If you choose to come up and speak, then that's your choice. But until a crime is actually being committed, you have no authority. The best thing for you guys to have done was to wait and see if I did anything
Right, and
illegal.
we're just having a
Instead of
conversation.
just coming and saying, oh, you're suspicious. No, because you came out and said I was suspicious of a crime. Me just doing a First Amendment protected activity
Have a good day.
is suspicion of a crime. Enjoy the walk of shame, guys. Have a great day. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, I shall. It's nice out here. This Wisconsin weather. Let's go inside here. Get a few complaint forms. He seen me standing by the door in the first place. Could have opened it from the beginning. Hi, can I trouble you for your name and your badge number?
Pardon?
Your name and your badge number?
My name is William Albert,
What's your badge number?
751.
751. Can I trouble you for 4 complaint forms? They don't get any complaint forms filled out on them, guys. Look, he only had a couple in the folder. You got to copy a couple more. Court. I didn't need anything. Thank you, though.
There you are, sir.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You have a wonderful day. There you have it, guys. You got the complaint form.
This encounter is a powerful reminder that knowing your rights isn't just important, it's necessary. Too often, authority figures rely on intimidation rather than law, assuming people will comply out of fear or ignorance. But as we saw today, standing firm and asserting your constitutional rights can make all the difference. The First Amendment protects your right to record public officials, and no badge should override that. Always stay informed, always stay vigilant, and most importantly, never be afraid to exercise the freedoms that are rightfully yours. Imagine standing on public property, simply recording with your camera, when suddenly, officers swarm around you, demanding answers. You're doing nothing illegal, just exercising your First Amendment rights. But to them, your actions are suspicious. In this encounter, an individual armed not with weapons, but with knowledge of the Constitution, challenges the very authority of officers who fail to recognize the rights they are supposed to protect. What happens when the law is on your side, but power refuses to acknowledge it? Let's find out.
You have to step out now.
Can you listen to me real quick?
I don't know your name, but I'm hoping that you understand
Please,
because I've been clear to
please,
you.
look, please, can you listen to
You
me?
have to get out of the vehicle now.
Can you please listen to me real quick?
I'm going to listen to you as soon as you do what you're asked. By law,
That's
you
not-
have to provide your name, your vehicle
What's the
registration,
statute for that?
insurance. And now that you haven't done that, you're going
What's
to
the
step out of the car.
What's the
You
statute for
understand?
that?
And then everything will be explained to you.
Please,
All right? It's not in
please
your
explain it to me
order,
now,
and you are
please.
not in charge. Okay?
Please explain it to me
Just so you
now.
understand that, okay? Go ahead and step out.
I just wanna
Bring
know-
your documents with you.
I just want to know why am I being pulled
You're going to
over?
be advised.
Now, please.
Going to identify you, and then you'll be advised why you're on the side of the road right now.
Can I have your-
Not in the order in which you choose.
Can I have your supervisor,
It's
please?
in the order in which I choose.
I'm
You
requesting your
understand
supervisor.
that? So go ahead and step out of the car.
Sir, can I have your name and badge number real quick?
You've been advised to step out of the vehicle.
Can I have your name and badge
Give you that
number?
opportunity.
You're required.
You understand that, right?
You're required to
You also
provide your name and badge
understand
number.
that you have
Is that what you tell the judge, though?
identifying me as a policeman.
I know, but
That
you
means
have to
get
say
out
it.
of the vehicle.
You have to verbally say it. You have to verbally say
I've
it.
explained it to you now. So now that you've been advised and you're refusing to do so, you're additionally
I put.
excuse me,
man.
you're incurring
Herbert.
another charge on yourself. You understand that? Go ahead and step
Portland,
out.
Herbert. I'm requesting your supervisor, please.
Go ahead and step out.
I'm requesting your supervisor.
Go ahead and step out.
I'm requesting your supervisor, please.
You're just making things go like this for no reason.
Man, look, come here. I just want to know, why am I being pulled over?
Step out of the vehicle, sir.
Why am I being pulled over?
Just gonna let you know. You're making things worse for yourself.
I want to know, why am I being pulled over?
I'm not answering your questions.
Look,
You're
can we truthful with you?
Yeah, I'll speak to you right out here.
No, right here. I'm talking about right here. I don't need to get out.
Sir, you're making things worse for yourself. It's worse. You're
I'm
wasting
saying-
both of our time.
Why am I being targeted?
You understand that? You're wasting your time and
You hear me? Why am I being
right here.
Why am I being targeted? Why am I being singled out?
Out of the vehicle, sir.
No, I'm not.
You haven't gotten out yet.
Why am I being?
I want you to know you're making things worse for yourself.
Can I talk?
I'm not going to say it again.
Why am I being
I'm not
singled
gonna
out?
say it again. At this point, you haven't gotten a ticket. You're not under arrest. If you
I know,
continue to
but
refuse my commands, both of those things will happen.
why am I being pulled
There's
over?
an option for you. You
Why am I?
understand that?
This isn't a top.
Very easy process.
This isn't a.
Okay,
stop.
commands, follow my instructions.
Dude, I can't
Very
hear you.
simple.
I can't hear you.
Of course you can. And when you play it back later, you'll be able to hear it quite clearly.
You had to trust some stuff, man. I'm requesting your supervisor, please.
I'm letting you know.
I just want to know, why am I being pulled over? I'm trying to talk. I just want to know, why am I being pulled over? You're not doing your best. You're not, though. Why am I being pulled over?
Just understand, this was your decision.
Being pulled over for no reason.
All right, sir.
What's up,
Do you
man?
have your name?
Huh?
Do you have your name?
Why?
Excuse me?
Just want to know
You said
why,
why?
man. Yes, why?
Why what?
Why do you want my name?
Because you're on a traffic stop. You're required to give it. Do you understand that?
For what, though?
For what?
Why did you put me over? Why did it stop happening? That's all I want to know, man.
Yeah. You got to realize something. What's your first name?
Why?
Your name is why?
No,
I'll
it's
tell
not.
you what,
No,
why.
it's not why.
The reason,
Come on, man.
the reason why you're stopped is secondary. You understand? Because if
So what would the first charge be then?
are you going to talk or listen?
What would the
Are
first
you going
charge
to
be?
talk or listen?
All right, go ahead.
So I'll tell you what.
If
If I tell you why I stopped you, and you don't like that, and then you refuse to give me your identification, how do you think that goes? Now all of a sudden we're arguing, right?
What's the reason?
That's
though?
why you identify yourself
asking what's the
first,
reason.
and that's why you follow commands of a policeman.
Well, the
That's
law
why
is.
you do what you're told on a stop so it doesn't go south.
Well, the law
Do you
is.
understand that?
Do you understand the law? Do you know what the
Do
law
I
is?
understand the law?
Yes.
I think I do, sir. I appreciate the question, though.
Did you hold your
Anyway,
uphold to the
here's the end.
Constitution?
I'm sorry?
Did you uphold to the Constitution?
Listen, I'll tell you what, this is how it's going to
You
end.
see how he's
You
not
understand me? This is how it's going to end. I don't have time for these stupid games, okay?
What games?
You feel like the way that you're acting is appropriate? You feel like the way that you've treated...
I know my
You
rights,
don't-
man.
you
That's
don't-
what it is.
Clearly you don't. But
Yes,
this is
I
what
do.
I have to do. I have other things that are way more important than this. Do you understand that? You play your games, you do everything that you're doing right now, and you'll find yourself in a negative position. Do you understand that?
No.
All you have to do is follow commands,
No,
do what
that's
you're
not,
told.
that's not how it
You
goes.
know,
That's what y'all want to
what
do,
you
man.
don't understand is
Y'all want to
all
be
you
in
want to do is
control
argue.
all the time.
All right?
Y'all work for
And
us.
that's the problem.
Y'all work for us,
You
man.
realize that? That's
I
what's
don't just want to
wrong with the
argue.
things
I don't
that you're doing
just want to
today,
argue.
okay?
I don't just want to
So,
argue.
you're free to go. You
Okay.
understand that?
Yeah.
Just understand this. There are laws on the road for a reason. You should follow them so that you
What law
don't
did I
end up
break
on a
then?
traffic stop.
What
You
law-
understand?
okay,
And
what
you
law did
don't
I
end
break?
up getting tickets and fines and fees and ridiculous behavior.
What
You
law?
understand that?
What law did I
You
break?
should focus on that.
What law did I
Okay?
break?
Have a great day.
That's what I thought. Fuck that.
This interaction proves one powerful truth: knowledge is power. Time and time again, officers rely on vague claims of suspicion to justify unnecessary confrontations, but as we saw today, suspicion alone is not a crime. When you know your rights, you take back control. The ability to remain calm, stand firm, and challenge authority within the bounds of the law is the greatest tool you have. So, remember, always stay informed, always stay vigilant, and never let intimidation override your constitutional freedoms.